iPads in the classroom? Brilliant. Education and the numerous ways it can be delivered in today's classrooms have rapidly changed, leaving the old chalk and blackboard well and truly in the past. Today, the everyday lives of our students revolve predominantly around technology. So much so, Mark Prensky has given these students the title of digital natives. Students these days are living in a digitally connected world and have become so used to being able to rapidly retrieve information at the push or swipe of a button and of engaging with the screen in front of them that the sole use of the old-fashioned tools of the book and the pen no longer cut it in a modern classroom. Due to this cultural shift, it is our responsibility as teachers of these 21st century learners to introduce and utilise new technologies and incorporate them into our pedagogy, allowing our students to learn the way they live. It is for these reasons we certainly must incorporate the use of the iPad into the classroom, and particularly within the English curriculum. Students these days take a very hands-on approach to learning. Through the use of interactive technologies such as the iPad, we can facilitate this learning by providing them with the resources that will produce optimal engagement with the subject content. With the thousands of educational apps available for free or for just a small price, the iPad is the perfect portal to allow for student interaction with all that this digital world has to offer. It is the responsibility of the teacher to provide students with opportunities to enhance their metacognitive abilities and to encourage practice of Bloom's higher order thinking skills, which have also been revised to fit into the digital age we are now in. Students need to get into the habit of thinking about thinking. They need to be motivated to create, adapt, and analyse. As mentioned before, our digital natives need more than just the chalk and talk approach to learning and teaching. They need their learning to be connected to the real world and to what they have an interest in, technology. Through the Connected Classroom program, the New South Wales Department of Education and Training has recognised the need to bring technology into the classroom in order to best engage the students of the 21st century. This is where the iPad comes in. What student, when given an iPad to play with, would not want to engage with it? Teachers can use this for an educational advantage. Thousands of e-books and textbooks are available to download onto the iPad, making reading a textbook more interactive and appealing to students with fun video clips and learning exercises built into the digital pages. There are over 20,000 apps available to download from the App Store, and amongst these there are an abundance of fantastic learning tools for use in the English classroom. My Writing, Grammar Up, Writing Tips, Word Flick, Literary Analysis Guide, Glossary of Poetic Terms, Shakespeare, Storyflick, Blog Shelf, easy-to-use dictionaries, Essay Tricks and Storyteller are just some of the amazing apps this iPad can facilitate. Let's take a closer look at some and how they can be used to enhance student learning and engagement. Grammar Up is a fantastic app helping students to improve their grammar and word selection and vocabulary skills, and is also very useful for students in their preparation of grammar assessments and NAPLAN testing. Students have the opportunity to select the particular grammar topic they would like to focus on, do the activities, then test themselves with the interactive games. A summary of results are given at the end of the test, showing the time taken, the score, the questions answered correctly, and the ones that need revisiting, allowing students to engage in reflective practice. The app even allows students to email their results so the teacher can see how individuals and the class as a whole are progressing and use the data to inform their further lesson planning and program design. Educational spelling games are very effective in enhancing students' spelling proficiency. Word Flick is an arcade-style word game where students must flick the given letter tiles to the bottom of the screen to create words. The longer the word, the more points received. This app offers a far more engaging way to enhance the spelling and vocab skills in our students than the usual teacher dictation spelling lists. It also requires students to engage in higher order thinking and problem-solving skills whilst playing. As we know, a little healthy competition between students is a great tool for engagement. Use WordFlick as a weekly spelling game with the class and start a merit system for awarding students' achievement. The key here is that students are learning without feeling like they are doing so. Getting students excited about creative writing can sometimes be an uphill battle. I can't think of anything to write, I don't know what characters to have, and I don't know how my story should end, are common excuses given to us by our students. The Storyteller app is loaded with thousands of plot suggestions, character ideas, story settings and themes, and even captivating opening sentences to get our writers writing. This app is interactive learning in a nutshell. Students are encouraged to seek out for themselves the help they need while still having to evaluate and make decisions as to which of the ideas will best suit what it is they want to write about. Creative writing lessons will always be a part of the English curriculum. Storyteller and the iPad provide students with a fun and engaging way to get around their writer's block. One of the best iPad apps to foster inquiry-based learning within the English classroom is a literary analysis guide. Focusing on aspects of poetry, prose, and rhetoric analysis, it offers students with the ability to click on any of the key elements of these areas to gain further understanding of how they can be used to develop style and meaning within literature. Teachers can use this app as a starting point to create lesson activities centering on the text the class is studying. The students then have to actively seek out the answers through careful analysis and evaluations of the information provided in the app and then apply it to their own text. Integrating and learning with technology in the classroom allows for much more appealing assessment tasks to be set for the students rather than just the typical structured essay. The iPad can be used for students to create their own blogs or wikis and to even write and publish their own poetry or short stories and then share them with the rest of the class. Due to this, the iPad is a great tool to encourage collaborative learning amongst the students and their teachers. Other benefits that come with using the iPad in the classroom are that it offers a tactile, personal learning experience. Students are able to interact with the iPad in a number of ways, providing solutions for the students with diverse learning styles amongst our students. With the built-in features of screen reader, voiceover, playback, and closed caption content and support for wireless braille displays, the iPad also ensures inclusivity to students with vision or hearing impairments or with a physical and learning disability. To conclude, the opportunities that can be given to our students through the use of iPads in the classroom are endless. We need to bring our school into the digital world that our students are living in and adapt our teaching pedagogies and resources to better suit our digital native needs. Technology is never going to go away, and our students will need to become efficient digital citizens in order to succeed in the world outside of the school and classroom environment. Let's help them achieve this.